Power does what it wants. Power does what it wants. Power does what it wants.
Yeah, we're small companies. I started in 2020 because you don't believe anything you see on the news station, Fox and CNN, go by all the time. So we didn't feel so they were arrested and let out.
Yes, ma'am. I'm looking to do a public records request.
All right, so the information's there on our wall with the information from Miss Pamela.
Yeah, no, I just want to leave the request here.
Sure.
Right, okay, that's what I'd like to do. Just a verbal request, and then you guys can send it, I guess, to Pamela. Dang, no, I forgot. Do we have specific P cards for the state's attorney's office that are separate from like the county P cards?
What are P cards?
Purchase cards.
Purchase cards? Yes, sir. We would have, we're separate from the county.
Okay, so I would like the P card statements for that's a partner. Yeah, that's my partner. I like the P card statements for this office, this district, however you guys handle your P cards.
Okay.
Just the master statement for May 2026, and you can email me those. I'll give you my email.
Alrighty.
I don't have a card. I already gave my last one out today, but.
Alright, so just to verify, I'm requesting P cards and a master statement for May of 2026 for our office.
Yes, just the master statement for all P cards for the, your office or your district, however you guys do your P cards. Like counties do them by county. I don't know, because I know state attorneys are district.
Right.
So I don't know,
Okay.
So if it's for the whole district, then I'll take that.
Okay.
And then just you can email me at Patriot PATRIOT discussions DISCUSSIONS at gmail.com.
Alrighty. I'll get that in there for you.
All right. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was surprised to see Brian's name all the way out here.
Yeah. It's a lot of wall to cover. We had to put something up there.
Thank you.
Alright, thank you.
Let's do the administration.
It's not letting me record anymore. Just shut down.
There's another state attorney's office. Court administration. I wonder what they got going on down below. Did you see that? Yeah, they got a staircase going down there. You want to check that out?
Yeah.
Over here to the right, go down and to the right. Doesn't say nobody down there. I don't think. No.
Into the bathrooms?
That could be the bathrooms.
No, that's locked.
No, locked. Oh well. It's probably the Baker County Good Old Boys Poker Club. Baker County Good Old Boy Poker Club. Where's the public defender? Maybe he's upstairs. That's the clerk of court. Go in there in a minute, up in the courtrooms. State, I guess it's upstairs.
Brandon's office.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the elevator. I'm too lazy to walk. Keep coming?
Yeah.
We got a little camera in here too. Hey guys. What? Oh yeah, bam, right in your face. Boom. There you go. What? Oh, the bathroom?
Yeah.
All right, I'll wait here for you. Yeah. Baker County Detention Center, and there's the Sally Port right here. Actually, you can see it over here.
I see.
A good view of it right there. I think this might be the office. No, this is our last hope. This is the courtroom. I wonder what's really going on today. No, this is Circuit and Judicial Chambers. No. Can't go in there.
No.
Brandon. What do I know that name?
Downstairs,
Downstairs.
the representative, the state representative's office.
Oh, yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, that's one of them. The legislative and judicial branch is mixing it up.
Yeah. Legislative and judicial trying to make an executive.
Why it's on?
I didn't see the public defender's office. They put it right in this area, so might be another building outside or something. Yeah, got Brandon? That's where I saw that. We've just seen it. That's why I played reports.
Oh my.
Hello.
I didn't do it.
I know, sir. I know. We got you.
She was fired from sleeping at the same inmate inside the jail. She was fired from the clerk's office, threatening another employee. Voluntarily.
See the official records right here.
No, man.
Look at these old books they used to record in.
Pretty amazing that they have all this stuff.
Yeah. In a nice temperature controlled room, right?
I don't know why it says to free up storage.
Here's the Chancery Appearance Docket.
Hello.
Hello.
Can I help
y'all today?
Oh, we don't need any help.
Oh, well, what are we doing?
I don't know. What are you doing?
I'm asking you. What
Oh,
are we doing?
I don't discuss what I'm doing with people. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, as far as filming in here
It's
is only
perfectly
the,
legal. Yes, I know.
is the media that's allowed to film in here.
Is that what the press says? Can you read that? Is that in
Well,
Spanish?
that's why I'm asking.
Oh, well, it's right there, so you don't have to ask.
Did you get a call?
Did I get a call? No, sir.
Oh, there's no incident number.
No, sir. That's why I'm filming, trying to have a conversation about what we're filming, who's filming, because there are documents in here, and the media is allowed to come in here.
It's a right, not allowed. It's a right. Under the First Amendment of the Constitution. Freedom
And
of
the
press.
Florida Open Sunshine Records Act and all that other good stuff. We don't need no help though. Thank you, ma'am. You can go back to work.
I don't mean to be rude, Deputy, but this could be construed
No,
as...
sir, you're being very rude. That's what you're calling about.
How am I being rude?
Hey, Sarge. Yeah, so they're not wanting to give any information other than they are press. They're filming me, and they're opening books and filming things inside the books.
Yeah.
Yes, in the clerk's office. I haven't spoken to Stacy yet. I just came in to ask them who they were with. They have press on, but that's all they'll tell me is press. Okay. Alright.
We're good, right?
I'm sorry.
Okay. Again, I'm not trying to be rude, but and that could be construed as trying to stop us or intimidate us from getting the full story, which is prior restraint. Okay. And we don't have to...
Like I said, that's what I'm going to do.
Okay. Sergeant's on the way.
Perfect. What is the sergeant going to tell me?
I'm going to get something over here.
These are 2018, 2019. I do have 2024, 25 marriage license books. Those are interesting. An old marriage license book. This is pretty cool. Bud Abbott. These are pretty cool. I'm not sure what the numbers mean.
I thought this place was cool until she showed up. And then I said, hey, not to be rude. And I wasn't being rude.
No, that was me.
She was accusing me of being rude, and I wasn't.
That's because she can't tell the difference between me and you because we're white.
We're both handsome.
Yeah, both handsome. Handsome white men. Who are those handsome white men in there? Oh, these are
It was
awesome.
the handsome guy and the more handsome guy.
Look at these, dude. These are so awesome. Wow, these are all executed in 1944.
What's that?
These marriage licenses.
Oh, wow.
Yep, October. These are all October.
The war was winding down.
September, yep. All these September, August. Yeah, probably a lot of service folks coming back home, you know?
Yep. Baby boom, literally.
Man.
Well, I have inspection and copying of records, photographing public records, fees, exemptions. Every person who has custody of a public record shall present
Yeah, we're perfectly
a
legal.
copy by any person desiring to do so.
Yep, we're perfectly legal. These are all from the 1930s. These are, I guess, these are another marriage license books, I guess. 38, 36, 33, 35. Well, they go back quite a few years here. They go back quite a few years. Florida's clerks of the circuit court, their history and experiences. What is this? Kind of stuff we putting out in the published area. Alright.
So the bag is more than what's in the bag. Right here, not too far.
No violence.
She can't bite nobody no more. She can't bite nobody no more.
You guys know where I can get a copy of the comprehensive annual
Yeah, it's a
financial
stand your
report?
ground stay. That's a good thing.
No, the clerk of court should have one. Where's the clerk's office? This is like each item, yeah. So there should be a hard copy with the commission stamp on it, not a digital one that can be changed, but the one that is supposed to be ready for inspection. If not, then the main library should have
Hey, my name's Sergeant Bloom. I'm the supervisor here at the courthouse. What can I do for you?
I don't need any help, Sarge. A deputy came in and was trying to question me, and I just.
Well, you say you're with the press. Normally the press shows us credentials, like who are you with? Like you need to have something that says who you're with.
I need to have something?
Yes, sir.
Is there a law?
Yeah, it's required.
By what?
It may not be a law, but it's required for the courthouse.
Where is it required?
I'm just telling you it's
Like
required.
I've been over the Baker County and the district rules. I don't see a requirement. Where is it at?
I need to see some identification that shows me that you're the press. Are you impersonating the press?
Yeah. Yeah, is that a crime?
I honestly don't know.
Maybe you should call somebody that does know, Sarge.
No, I don't think so. I just can't have you in here harassing the clerks or anything. Are y'all bothering the clerks, stopping them from doing their work?
Do you have a complaint that I was?
Yeah,
From who? What clerk?
one of the clerks, I don't know. Somebody just called me and said, hey, it was
They called you?
going on, yeah.
Okay, so I can request that
What
call?
is it y'all want to film? I'll tour you around the courthouse.
We're almost done.
Okay.
I just like a better attitude when I come in to do this stuff. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, I don't need questions, right? That's why I put press on my vest, right? Because in America, everybody can be press. And Florida specifically, Article 1, Section 4 of the Florida Constitution.
But you do know there are rules that we go by here at the courthouse as far as keeping the courthouse secure and safe.
I've been
Things
doing
that
it
we
7
can't-
years.
Yeah,
This
things
is
that we
actually
can't
my
let you
second
do.
time here. I was here in
Yeah.
2020. Didn't have no issues then.
Yeah, I think I was here.
Yeah, I didn't have no issues then. And the video's actually online. But again, I know the rules. I know what's against the law.
I'm just making sure that y'all don't bother the clerks, that's all. They're
No,
trying to
no.
do their job.
Yeah, no, well, it depends on what you mean by bother.
Filming in here is fine.
Yeah.
Are you the sergeant?
Yeah, this is
Oh,
the
okay,
sergeant.
yeah.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
waiting for you, so.
Yeah, now by bother,
Oh, okay.
by bother, do you mean ask questions? What do you mean by bother?
Well, if you're in there and maybe, trying to think of an instance,
Teasing
well, for
someone
one,
'cause
if
they're
you're,
fat.
if,
No, I wouldn't do
just,
that. Look 'em up
you know
that
what harassing would mean. you know?
Right. The statutorily harassing is a series of events that occurs over a period of time. So if I was like to come up here every day and be like, "You're an idiot,"
Don't make
you're an idiot.
right. That make the ladies uncomfortable.
Right.
And stuff
That's
like that.
actually
You can
harassing.
ask questions. That's totally fine. We don't care about
Okay.
that.
Yeah. Well,
I'm just saying, if you were clogging them up, they're trying to do
No, we
their
don't do
work
that.
and stuff. Okay,
Yeah, we don't
cool.
do that.
It works for me.
As a matter of fact, when this young lady found us, we were by ourselves doing our own thing, not bothering anybody.
Just about
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
You see
Well,
anybody-
it is our job and responsibility to check into things. This isn't a normal occurrence, so definitely my deputy's going to see what's going on.
Right, but it should be, right? Because it's a right, right? It's
Oh,
a
I'm not
right.
saying you can't do it. I'm just
Right,
saying
right.
it's not a regular occurrence. People don't come up here all the time, videoing and stuff.
Yeah, no, like I said, last time was 2020. When I've been here. I myself personally
Right,
was here. So it's been a long time, and we just come by every once in a while to look at records, maybe pull public records.
Yep, your public
and
records, that's totally, yep,
let
that's,
people know, because we want this to be common. We want the citizens to come out and look at the government and question the government. I know it's not common
Yeah.
because Americans are apathetic, right? They vote, then they go about their life, right? And then they imagine the government's going to magically run themselves the correct way.
right.
So, no, we want this to be more common. That's
I
why we
got you.
come out. So,
It's their
I got
right.
you.
but yeah, all I said was that,
And do your
we
job
don't
right.
really answer questions. We don't need any help.
And sorry I'm out of uniform, I was doing some training.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
You're fine. And that's why when you walked up, I was like, who is this guy?
Yeah, that's why I identified myself, so you know who I am.
Absolutely.
Like I say, I was doing some training, so I wasn't here at the courthouse today or
Need some more
properly
training.
attired.
Yeah, make sure. Okay.
But yeah, okay, yeah, I mean, any of the common areas and stuff's fine. I can't let you in the courtrooms.
Of course. Yeah, well, actually, no, I'd have to go to the court administrator, but Florida judicial
Right.
rules 2.451 allow us to record in the courtroom.
Right, if
But
the
we'd have
chief
to go
judge,
through
the chief judge has to say it's okay, and then we'll let you in.
Sorry, I'm Finn. Every polite conversation
Troy,
begins
yeah.
with an
Sure.
introduction.
George,
they would.
and it's actually not the chief judge. What the administrative rule, it comes from the Florida Supreme Court, and what it says is that the cameras are allowed into the courtroom unless it would be a detriment to the defendant.
Right.
So, and a lot, because I recorded in a lot of courts here in Florida, and basically, defendants call me, hey, I'd like you to come and record my court case.
Gotcha.
Then I call the court and I say, hey, I would need to come record this court case. I've
Right.
never had an issue. The judge
Oh,
has
no,
never been able to overrule that. Yeah.
They'll just call us and tell us. That's why I was like, the press is up there. What's going on? Why is the press there? Because normally they let us know in advance if somebody's coming to
And
film.
they'll usually just pick one agency, like mine, BAM,
Right.
Bolt Action News Group, and you share your video with CNN or Fox if it's a big thing, so we
Right.
don't have a slurper like Casey.
Right. That way you don't have like 10 cameras in the courtroom.
Gotcha.
That kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
we only have one feed, so what we normally do is it'll get approved from the court administration, and they'll let us know who goes in. One person goes in, and then everybody else piggybacks off of that one.
Yeah, court admin will ask the judge, is there any reason why they can't be in here? And they'd have to have a really good reason to say, no, they can't be in there. Usually they say, yeah, just go ahead and bring it. So the deputy said, you got a call, someone wanted to have us removed?
No, the clerks were saying that y'all were disrupting their work.
Did
while
they
were
say
trying
how?
to work. That's what I was
Yeah.
saying.
Well, just curious,
Yeah.
did they say
But we
how?
don't know that that's taken place,
The
so.
witness that doesn't lie.
Right, that's why we record.
Right, and I think more than anything, they probably it's very
Understandable
unusual
apprehension.
for you guys to go in, so they call security and go, hey, what's going on?
Right.
We train ourselves in de-escalation. And that's
Right.
what I try to do when I was talking. I'm not trying to be rude.
Yeah,
but
and we don't mind
have to
if you guys come
we
and
don't
check
have
us
to
out,
have
but a good
consensual
investigation begins
Unless
with
I'm
the
being paid, we don't
investigation,
have to
right?
talk
Not
at all.
coming up and
If
being
I
like,
don't wanna
questions
question or
these
anything
guys
while I'm
are
doing
recording in
public
their
records
clerk's
request.
office.
Right.
No problem. I'm gonna stand over here and I'm gonna watch these guys. Are they being
See if they do anything wrong.
Oh, they're not? Okay, I can, right? I don't need to come up to them and bang them. Are you press? Where's your ID? Who's this? Who's your dad? You know what I mean? Like,
Well, normally, and again, we're used to normally, if you work for the press, if you're not private, and you work for the press, you'll have credentials, and we'll already know that you're coming, someone will
you
call
know
us.
what that is because one hand washes the other. The mainstream media, they get the exclusive reports if they show the government in a good light.
Could be, I don't know.
I know lots of people in media.
Yeah, I don't know much about the media, so you got me on that.
No, yeah, it just shows like a mayor in a bad light. He won't invite them to the press
He was.
conferences anymore.
Right. You
So that's why I
bring the
stepped
ones in
back.
that are gonna paint you in a good way.
Exactly.
Excuse me for a minute.
So, take your time. We're getting out of here. You have a good day.
I'm gonna go back in there, I'm gonna look at it, I'm gonna inspect it, it should be ready for inspection. and they can't say, no, you can't see this. The city commission or the county commission stamp that for public to inspect it whenever they want. Your budget says, hey, this is what we promise you. The comprehensive annual financial report shows where the money actually went. And that's what we want to see.
And see,
I told him we're out of here, I'm done, you're good.
Okay, I'm gonna let the capital.
Anything that's to the public, y'all are welcome to.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
And like I said, that's all I was trying to do.
Okay.
It was just get
You're
this,
just looking for the capper?
you know.
yeah, and I have a friend in the 10th Circuit out in Colorado, and he got a judge's very generous ruling to say that if you shine your flashlight at me when I'm out at a traffic stop, that's prior restraint. You grimace at me, that's prior restraint. You have to do service with a smile on the 10th Circuit in Oklahoma and Denver, because they tried to run their car and act like they were going to hit them. They were shining the flashlight. That's a no-no. Be professional. You're supposed to be the best of us.
Yes.
You know? And we're like I told the deputy at the door, we're looking for corruption. We're looking for bad cops.
Right.
And we're not
Well, I
looking
appreciate
for
that.
trouble.
Honestly.
You don't like working with bad apples, right?
No doubt.
Help me help you.
Right, because and just like bad people, it gives us a, it all gives us a bad look.
Yeah.
The capper's not going to be here because this is the clerk of court next door where we parked in front of. That's the county building. The capper.
Okay.
All right.
Or in
Yeah, that's county administration.
Yep. Thanks, guys.
All right, guys,
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Bye, guys. Did we? Yeah, we came in this way. That's emergency only. Take care. Have a good day, boss. All right.